like we got ourselves some cab corn. Yeah? Well, hello guys and welcome back to On Bank Farms. It is a beautiful day to be drying corn and combining corn. Yes, as you've seen earlier in the video, we had a little bit of corn that spilled over the top, but we are still going, and as you can see, things are going pretty well. A little dangerous up here. That being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Pond Bank Farms. I'm Ben Lichty. Let's get into the video. It's gonna be a good time, I promise. Dad just finished in the field he was in. He's heading to a new field, so we're gonna grab this wagon. There's an empty wagon in the field where he was, and we're gonna take him to the new field for him to fill. Okay, I got 2 wagons here for Dad. That should be enough to get him by for a little while. And that's all we'll get done tonight, I guess. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, tonight is milking. It is my turn to milk this Sunday evening, so let's get started here. Okay, so this side's done now, and we are about half done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the home stretch. Okay, we got the last milkers on here and got a few done. We're gonna dip. So this post dip is to prevent any mastitis or any bacteria from going up into the udder through the teats, and it's to kill any germs basically, and put a coating on the bottom just to prevent that. It's the idea, and it works pretty good. Gonna have to feed him yet tonight. Battery shot. From above for the cows. Alrighty folks, the cows are fed and we're going home for the night. See you in the morning. With any luck, maybe the weather actually will cooperate and we'll be able to dry some more and come by more. We're so close to done, guys. That's pretty exciting. Then we got a bunch of other stuff to do as well, manure hauling and all that stuff, and yeah, we don't have much more time, so. Well, good morning, guys. Just in my fuel calf barn here, and I'm pleased to say the smaller calves are really starting to look good. We got the one, the very back there with the black spot on its head is looking just a little bit rough yet, but not even that bad. The rest of them, I would say, are almost looking 100%, except for the one that we've needled with pretty much everything under the sun, and it's still looking very rough, I think. I mean, I don't want to say it yet, but man, that's I don't know what else we can do at this point. We'll have to talk to our vet about that. So we got 2 wagons that are full in the field with the tarps on them, but between what's left in this wagon and what's in the combine, we should have enough to at least start a batch drying, and then we can go get them when we're waiting. the seal is starting to go out on the bottom bearing here, so I'm actually greasing it in between every batch just to make sure the grease stays in there. Don't have a whole lot of room in here. Firing up the grill. So I actually said this last fall too, but I would really like to move this dryer out, especially now that we have another bearing out. I want to get a auger set up there. There's not enough room here, and there's a wall on that side. Ideally, like when we set this up, we didn't know this, but ideally, it should just be out in the open somewhere. It makes cleaning up around it a lot easier. Ideally on cement, which we might have to just do it on gravel. But this cement's not great anyway. We got about 40 ton in this big bin so far. Kind of slow going. Hopefully get another 20 or 30 ton in there today, which will put it up to 70 ton, which will make it about 3/4 full. And then Dad and I have to make a decision yet if we call it quits or fill it up all the way. And we also got to look at to see what the weather's going to do here. Change in plans. There's going to be enough here to completely fill the dryer, so we are just gonna pick up the other wagons later. And right now we're going to take the combine back over to the shop, and we got to put some corn head grease in the header because some of the seals are leaking. Top that up, grease the combine, get it ready to go again. We're far from empty, but it'd be nice if when we're there, if we can finish, we don't want to have to come back and fill up with fuel. So this is a tractor here that isn't working right now. Oil pressure seems to be an issue, hydraulic oil pressure. I cleaned a cleanable screen in there. I'll put a picture up here. It was kind of dirty, but not too dirty. So we're just running it now, see if that fixed it. It'd be great if it did, but I kind of doubt it will. If that doesn't fix it, they're gonna have to come pick it up, our local Deutsch dealer, and take it to the shop and further diagnose it there. Is it a hydraulic pump, or I don't know, they're talking about some other stuff. I don't know exactly what it is. We'll keep you posted about it though. So, yeah, see, we got this, yeah, we got that up again. Let's see if we can drive it. It still does drive. Something's very messed up because, okay, I see that, and then I put it in reverse. Still wants to go ahead. So that's very strange. So there's just over 5,000 hours on this tractor, and while that's not low hours, it's also not high hours, in my opinion. It's not an old tractor. We've maintained it very carefully. I just don't feel like this should be happening yet. Now there, right there, is a trusty tractor. Over 3,000 hours, haven't done a thing to it yet. Combine is ready to roll, hopefully for the rest of our corn, which is about 45 acres or so, I would guess, maybe 40 by now. Okay, the corn temp is over 100 degrees, so we're gonna top up the dryer again. That should empty this wagon. Then we're gonna take this wagon, get the full wagon. This one, it would sure be nice to have that Deutz working. We got this field is pretty far away, and this tractor only goes 40K compared to 50K, and it's definitely pretty slow with 2 wagons, but it is what it is right now. Today's meal is egg roll in a bowl.
Egg roll in a plate.
That's the stuff. So I'm hoping to work pretty late tonight, so we're getting hopped up on some coffee and hoping to get 3 batches done. I'm only on the first one right now. And then I think if we get 70 ton in the bin, I'll be pretty happy with that. We got to get the rest off, so we'll probably just take it in. Busy drying corn.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the human side of farming. I forgot to close the drain, the gravity lid door. Got it cleaned up best we can, but it's so annoying. We got another wagon empty. Okay, just visiting the veal calves here. So the one that's doing so bad here, I needled it again. Apparently I was supposed to give it way more than I was giving it. So we did that now, and hopefully that'll help. In another 2 days, we're gonna give it another 12, 13 cc, and we'll have to see. Other than that, calves looking great. Very happy with that. We got like 10 more that gotta come down. So this barn will be full then. Anyway, we're gonna go. We got an empty wagon we're taking. Dad's combining right now, and we're gonna bring home a full wagon, and that'll be enough to do another batch in. These things are great. I only have one of them. I did have 2, however, I should have been putting them up there. I was putting them down here. One slid off on me and I lost it. So, yeah, it's nice to have one on each side. Another news, someone dropped me off a free work table. I'm kind of guessing it's Emily, but I gotta ask her. That'd actually be a nice little desk. Not sure where I'll put it though. Well, I picked up Clyde to come with me, and figured before I come. Whoa. Huh. Okay, well, good to know. Before we go, we gotta go to the shop and get a bolt. So we're fueling up because we're empty. Now we're gonna go to the shop and get a bolt before we go yet. Okay, Garrett's busy combining. Got this wagon 3/4 full. And we got an empty wagon here for him. And then fill these both up. We're gonna see. I'm gonna try to do 2 batches tonight, either 1 or 2. And then tomorrow, if it doesn't rain, we're gonna try to finish off this farm, take it to the elevator. So see how that goes. Well, as soon as this is loaded, we can go home. What do you think? Okay, so Dad has apparently got the wagons full. We're gonna go pick them up now, and we'll be continuing the combine in the morning. Batch number 2, and we're gonna put the 3rd batch in here for the day. My camera battery's dead, so I gotta charge it in here. Well guys, the battery came back, and good news, it's the same battery, which means we did not have to pay the $1,000 for a new battery. I don't think they're quite at $1,000, but I think they're close. Guy charged it up, he thinks it should hold it. He thought it looked okay, but we'll have to see how it lasts. There was one cell that was completely dead, and I had thrown on the charger, but apparently our charger charges batteries up. I don't understand the whole battery scenario. But anyway, we're gonna throw this back on here, and hopefully we got a tractor. But it is gonna be maybe easier said than done, or maybe not. Maybe it'll just be easy. Wouldn't that be nice? Whew. It's good. I wish this would kind of stay up out of the way. So, okay, we're gonna get this on here and we're gonna try to start it. Technically, it should start up no problem now. Very good. Okay, hopefully we don't have to take this off again for a little while. Okay guys, well, I'm gonna be hanging it up for the night, and we'll be back at it in the next video. That'll be it for this one, unfortunately, but we'll be back at it in the next one. We're gonna be going late tonight. We're gonna be starting early tomorrow, finishing our corn finally. We got manure to haul, liquid and solid, and yeah, just try to get some stuff done here before the snow sets in and winter sets in. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. That'd be amazing. Then you can see more content like this and get notified every time I post a new video. See you guys in the next one.